All right, this one's going to be a lot of fun. This is a pretty special tract with direct frontage on Bryant Creek. The red truck is parked in the open meadow on the property. We're looking down on Bryant Creek. We're looking toward the north. So the property encompasses part of that meadow. You can see that rock barn to the left. That's not on the property. That's on an adjoining property, an adjacent property, I should say. Um, so the truck is parked roughly in the center of the meadow, and as we look to the north, if you see that gravel road that winds up the hill, now it's to the left. The property sits to the left of that particular gravel road and borders it as it goes up. And you'll want to check out the interactive map and the maps and whatnot in the listing to see exactly how it's situated. But it sits really nicely. And now we're just kind of looking at the area, getting a general layout. Bryant Creek down on the right there is Hunter Creek, and they actually flow together right in that spot. So that's traditionally been a nice area to fish. Super popular creek for fishing and floating. I've had friends and family out there several times. This is only a little over an hour from Springfield, where our office is. So now looking down on the creek itself, beautiful section of creek, gravel and sandy beach. A large gravel bar on the north side, I guess probably the south side too, but super clear. It's one of the more clear creeks that I've seen. I mean, after a few days after it rains, it's stirred up and it won't be as clear, but this is pretty typical, that this clear water here. And actually this is a wintertime video, as you can see, so generally the water level is higher. Looking easterly, if you look on the map, there's actually a little bit of frontage on the other side of Bryant Creek, on the very southeast tip of this property. And looking north, well, I guess we're going to pan to the west first. I mean, this property just has so many things going for it. We'll kind of go over those as we do the flyover here with the drone. But you've got the creek frontage there. Just on the other side of those trees, you've got a residential power line, so power is good to go. It's literally right on the property, so you don't have to mess with getting that run to the property. Phone's going to be up at the county road. Now this south part, obviously, that open meadow is going to be in a flood zone, like any meadow adjacent to a Rio Creek or river, so you're not going to want to build there. But the amazing part is this particular property, as it goes north, it rises up. So it doesn't take very long at all, and you'll be up in a high and dry area, which obviously is a much better area to build than that open meadow. So looking across the county road, so it's across this road and to the left of that road that winds up the hill, and that's where we're headed. You can see what looks like a pile of debris on the other side of the road from the property. That was an old barn, which is being removed, I guess. That's obviously not on the property. But if you look just across the county road back onto this property, I don't know if you'll see it in the video. There's actually a live spring that comes out of the ground on this property, and it's apparently a good spring because it was clearly used as part of the farm. We're trying to zoom in on it. It's to the right of center. You see that group of pine trees or cedar trees. It's within that group, and the homesteaders way back in the day had built some kind of, it probably had a full spring house over it, but now all that you can see is the concrete foundation of it. But they have a couple old pipes and whatnot coming out. Now looking to the north, that's all the property. Everything we're seeing basically is on the property to the left of that gravel road. But that spring generally flowing when we've been out there, especially in the spring and summer. I think when we did this video, it wasn't flowing, or it might have just been bubbling out of there. But it was even noted on the survey map by the surveyor that there was a live spring there. So that's pretty awesome in and of itself to have that. So still looking north, you can see the county road now on the north end of the property. So that county road that goes up the hill, it's fairly steep, or I don't know. It's not so much that I'd call it steep as it's a long hill. So it goes up gradually and steadily, and it goes up and up and up until you get to the northernmost part of the property. And there are different spots along the way where you could put in an approach and do a site for building or camping or whatnot. You're going to have some awesome views from over there as well. Now we're basically over the north side of the property, and now we're looking to the south. So you can see the truck there. You're going to find all kinds of nice timber on this property, mix of cedar, pine, and oak as well, and definitely hickory and all the other good stuff too. Okay, so now we're backing up. And as we look to the south, of course, the property sits on the other side of that gravel road. Beautiful area, so much history in this area. The town of Veracruz used to be, from what I'm told, basically right here. Like that bottom meadow was a big part of the town. Civil wars, a civil war was fought, or a skirmish, or a battle, I don't know what they're called, a battle maybe, was fought extremely close, like probably had troops in that open meadow at some point, but that's fun to research that if you're interested. So yeah, I mean, safe to say there is a lot going on with this property. I mean, bring your metal detector. This was clearly part of the homestead and part of the original farm with that live spring on it. I mean, there's going to be some cool stuff. Some big pine trees on this too. And as we go southerly, you can see that open meadow, which is kind of on the left now. That could be an interesting spot for building or camping, or possibly for some type of yard. Now we're looking basically south. So multiple building sites, multiple campsites, very good access to Bryant Creek. Not too far out of Ava, Missouri, which is a nice regional town. We're only a little over an hour from Springfield, Missouri, which is the largest city in southern Missouri. Really nice property. Feel free to check out InstantAcres.com to see if this is available. This would be the 9.39 acres on Bryant Creek. And there you can see the power line just past the truck. It's gorgeous, gorgeous property. Look at that creek. Beautiful. What was I saying? InstantAcres.com, that's us. Feel free to give us a call or send us an email at sales@instantacres.com. But ultimately, if you want to see if this is available or see what is available, simply go to InstantAcres.com and you can see all the current properties. So now looking northerly. So if it's available, you can check out the listing. There will be other maps. There will probably be some other videos. We try to really pack in the good stuff, but this is definitely a unique tract. So InstantAcres.com. Let us know if you have any questions.